Today I have the $1,000,000 question, which is, how do I market my business on a $0 budget? 0 million. See the irony there? Let's get straight to today's show. Hi, I'm Salma Jaffrey, and you're watching Content Marketing Tips, the show to watch for non-icky, authentic marketing advice that you can really rely on and use in your business, whether you're a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, or a do-it-yourself marketer. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a great question from Kelly, who writes, let's say you have $0 to invest in marketing, not a cent. How would you get your brand out there? I'm sure that so many people are like, yeah, I want to know. And the truth is there are so many ways. But today I'm going to give you the blueprint that I think is absolutely phenomenal because it goes with my philosophy of working smarter, not harder. So here is my blueprint for how to market your business for free on a $0 budget. Step 1, take your phone, any phone you have right now, any smartphone you have, and make a video of yourself talking about some challenge or industry problem in your niche or your industry. Could be anything, like literally, just that's what I want you to do. I want you to take your phone, hit record there, and we're rolling. And hi, my name is Salma Jaffrey, and I'm talking about how to market your business. And just go with the flow. Just talk about whatever the problem is in your industry, whatever challenges people face. It could be, I don't know, cake decorating tips. It could be how to style yourself. It could be, how to do PR. Anything, whatever your field is, right? Whatever your business is, make a video and talk about it. Step 2 is put that video up on YouTube, on Facebook, and make a 15-second clip and put that on Instagram. Now, the reason that I'm asking you to do all of these 3 networks is because native content is huge. Now, what do I mean by native content? I mean that instead of putting it up in one place and then sharing the link everywhere, what you really want to do is upload to each network, because what happens is that that particular network gives you more love. They love it. They love when you put original video, original content up on it. Facebook algorithms love original videos. So you want to put it up on Facebook, you want to put it up on YouTube as well, and you want to take like a 15-second clip and put it up on Instagram. Of course, there are more, but I would recommend to start with these 3. Step 3, turn your video into a blog post, because not everyone wants to or can watch a video. So you want to be able to have an option for them to read whatever it is that you're saying. Now, if you write a script before your video, then that script is essentially your blog post, and you can just sort of spruce it up and put that up as a blog post. What you can do if you don't have a script is transcribe your video. So listen to it, write it down, or hire a service that does transcription for you and use that as your blog post. So I hope you're seeing what I'm trying to do here. You are essentially pandering to search engines, you are pandering to social networks, you are pandering to all of the channels online that are going to lift you up in search results, that are going to show your stuff, that are going to help you in social sharing. So let's go to step 4, which is turn your video into an audio podcast. Now, if you are even on the internet at all, and you're looking at what other, people are doing in terms of marketing, then you would probably already know that podcasts are huge right now. A lot of people follow audio. And so it's really simple, because when you are recording your video, you can take just the audio portion of your video, and there are software and services that can do that, and I can put some down in the description box below to help you out. You can go and check those links out, and essentially you want to put your audio up on a service like SoundCloud. And that's a channel that a lot of people can discover your podcast on. There's Stitcher Radio, there's iTunes, there's SoundCloud. So all of these channels are excellent for having just like a ready-made podcast. And suddenly you're like a vlogger and a podcaster and a blogger all rolled into one. So step 5. Now, if you've heard the marketing saying that the money is in the list, have you heard it? It essentially means that you need to have an email list, because that is your one-to-one contact with your customers. So what you're going to do next is you're going to share your video via email with whoever intends to subscribe to your list. And you can use a free service like MailChimp.com to do that. And it's really simple. They've got like a zillion templates, and you just sort of like drag and drop your video into that and send it off. That's how simple it is. Step 6, you turn your video into bits and pieces of content for social media. Now, this is really, really important, because what that does is that it brings people back to view your video. So you maybe share a little bit of a code, maybe share a line about what your video is about, and you maybe come up with like 2 or 3 variations of the same thing and put it up on Twitter, put it up on Facebook, maybe put a video still as an image, put that up on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook or all of them. So the idea is to use that one thing and make many things out of it. So a lot of social media updates are going to result from that one video that you've made. Now, step 7, that's optional, but in my opinion, I think it really matters. What you want to do is get on Periscope, which is a live streaming site, and talk about whatever you talked about in your video, talk about that on Periscope and get real-time feedback from the people watching. So even though you made the video and you wrote the blog post and you did the podcast, but it's not a two-way channel, right? People are not always very open to leaving comments and like interacting with you. But if you do that on Periscope, you get feedback. Now, why is that important? It's important because then you get to know what's working and what's not. And people are going to actively tell you, oh, you know what? I really like this styling tip. Do you have more? And that's when you know what you need to make your next video on. So you can also follow me on Periscope at Salma Jaffrey. I have done a few scopes and I'm going to be doing a lot more soon. So see you there as well. And step 8, which is the final step in this process, is to iterate and focus on the channels that are giving you the best results. So if you're doing all of the steps that I just outlined, you're going to find more success with 1 or 2 channels than all of the other ones. And so what you want to do is either figure out what content works best on those, or you can just choose to focus on those that are giving you the best results. So for example, if Instagram is giving you more engagement than Facebook is, maybe you want to put more effort into that channel and less on the ones that are not giving you. So you want to constantly tweak, monitor your results, and rinse and repeat. So that was my blueprint of free marketing on an absolutely zero budget. There are, of course, various starting points, but the principle of the thing is the same. You don't have to start with video every single time if that's something that either you're not comfortable with, or you don't know how to do, or you have just some phobia against doing it. That's fine. You can start with a blog post. You can start with recording your voice. You can start with writing. You can start with images. Just start and repurpose your content for all these different formats. Put yourself out there, because that's really essentially what free marketing and is all about, using all of these social networks. Just get your voice heard, create, and then distribute. If you want more authentic marketing tips and free promotion tips to supercharge your business, then you have to be subscribed to my email list. So to subscribe, go to salmajaffrey.com/subscribe. I will see you on the inside. Thank you so much for watching Content Marketing Tips. Okay, CMT018. How to shoot a video with a kid attached to your leg. That should be a video. That should totally be a video. It's a skill. It's a mompreneur skill. Like a koala bear.